All right, Shalom. I want to start out by giving all praises on our glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Harakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. I'm back at it once again with another Walk and Talk to the Spirit. And I'll name the title of this lesson, the IG edition. Now, I don't know what clip I'm going to play or what these clips are. What I do know is I usually, when I'm on social media, I'll usually save different clips where I want to do lessons on or speak on. So I'll just randomly click on videos, and whatever I click on, I may go in order, I may not. I'm just going to speak on it, go through the Spirit, and then pull a few scriptures. All right? So let's start with the one I seen last night. Start with this. Tour this Mercedes Apocalypse Ready 640,000 camper van. Check this out. Right? You see a lot of this going on. All right? Bunkers being built, especially by the elite because they have the money, And even you have on down to your average, not average citizens, okay? But I'm talking about people with some type of fortune or wealth. They are building bunkers, especially in other countries. Now, you do have some Americans, plenty, like I said, if they got money, they're also building bunkers as well. And really the thing of which you seen, what's his name, Rick Ross? Well, when Rick Ross posted his bunker building, his bunker that's in stage of being or in progress being built, a lot of people, followed suit, But people been, especially Edomites, they've been building bunkers way before, Rick Ross thought about building bunkers. All right, Jake is just now really is a collectively, or just now getting, into that. Meanwhile, Edomites been prepared. All right, they've been in the loop. They've been seeing what the hell is going on all across America, Babylon the Great. They know shit is about to hit the fan, so they have been, into these different things. And even to say so much, to speak on it more, you can build, a nice size bunker for about 75,000. I believe I got it somewhere on this page where it might pop up. Lord willing, we'll see. But you could build a bunker, a nice size for 75 grand. So you got to think, these people that got just 75 grand laying around, they ain't going to do that? Yeah, absolutely they are. Because they know shit is about to hit the fan. So let's go into this word, apocalypse. Right there. Late 14th century. Right? It says, a revelation, disclosure from the Latin. It says to uncover, to disclose, to reveal. Right? Main point I want to get, it says the Christian, right? And really it's going into what the Bible is saying, right? Of what? Of the end of the world. You see? Story is part of the revelation in John of Patmos, right? Which was an Israelite. Basically the book of in the book of Revelation. Let me throw this out there. The end of the world is mentioned all throughout the Holy Scriptures. All right? Of how the devastation and judgment is going to come upon the world. So the end of the world is not just mentioned in a book of Revelation. Matter of fact, let's just jump and get a few. Let's get this real fast. Let's go to the book of Matthew. All right, let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter, I want to say 24. Is this the one I want? Yep. So Matthew chapter 24, verse 3 says, and he sat upon the Mount of Olives. The disciples came unto him privately, right? Came to our Lord Yahushai, saying, tell us when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world. When you go into this world, okay, in Matthew 24, the third verse, this goes into the Greek word aeon, meaning an age, meaning a time, meaning a rulership, right? So this is what it's going into. But whose world is it the end of? Well, no other, of course, than Esau Edom. It's the end of his world, the end of his age, the end of his time of ruling. Because when people mention or think about the end of the world, they think the whole world is gonna there's not gonna be no more world at all. But see, this is not true. The end of the world, when we say the end of the world, we mean the end of an age, the end of Esau's rulership. Right? The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth, you see, but the earth abideth forever. You see? So the earth is always going to be here. You know? The earth is always going to be here, but it's going to be an end, of an age of a people that is ruling the earth. And who is ruling the earth? The so-called white people, the Edomites that the Bible speaks of. Why do you think the earth is in the condition that it's in? Because the wicked is at rule. Right? The scripture says in the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24, the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, who is he? According to the Bible, Esau Edom is a nation of people that are called the wicked. Let's get another precept. And I might be all over the place. But Lord willing, this lesson may be edifying. The book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. So the righteous are not in authority right now. The wicked are. This is why the earth is in the state that it's in today. This is why the earth is in decay. This is why the minds of the people are jacked up. People are not in a state of rejoicing. No. People are really in a state of mourning. And really, the only reason why people are even somewhat, still standing, so to speak, right? Still pushing, with the last bit of breath that they got, is because the different things that E has going on out here, like, entertainment, and all these other different things that keep the minds of these people afloat. Other than that, these people will be, if their mind wasn't fixed, upon these different things, they be out of there. But let's continue. Right? A precept backing up who the wicked is. Let's go to the book of Malachi. Chapter 1, verse 4. It says, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said Yahweh of hosts. Because this is what happened with Esau. There was a period of time where Esau fell. He fell. I see, that's what the Dark Ages is about. The Dark Ages is when Esau wasn't in rulership. The Israelites were. The Israelites was ruling over 1,000 years under the banner of the Moors. Okay? Because the Israelites converted to the you had a lot of Israelites that converted to the religion of Islam. So this is a time where Esau was impoverished. You gotta think. Right? You can look that history up. You can find that in the book of Revelation. If I'm not mistaken, the 12th chapter, the 13th chapter, and the 20th chapter. Going into that history. of the dark ages and E being impoverished. But the point is, it says what? But we will return and build the desolate places. And that's what he done. The whole, what you think the Renaissance period was about? The rebirth, his rebirth of him coming back into power, and setting up a kingdom for himself. In the process of doing that, what did he do? Iconoclasm, destroying the faces or in the images, of the prior rulership. Like I said, which were the Israelites under the banner of the Moors. That's why the scripture says he should be bound in prison. Yeah, that was talking about Esau being bound, Esau being in slavery, Esau being in chains in a destitute state. But you see them build this place back up, right? It says, "Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down." You see, so everything that we see in existence today that was built by Esau, Edom, it's going to be brought down within 1 hour. You see? So as long as he took to build this wicked, great kingdom upon the earth, especially to the other nations, because they look at this place as great, magnificent. How this place has been is being represented. The whore that sitteth upon many waters, the representation that was given into John, the revelator, about this place, as is mentioned as this woman, as she's dressed in this beautiful attire. Yeah, this is America. So yes, as it's in its best fashion or in its glory, it's going to be thrown down. It says, "And they shall call them," who? The Edomites, a people, a nation, the border of wickedness, the people against whom Yahweh have indignation forever. See, this is what you people don't understand. The Lord has an indignation with these people forever. All right? The scriptures don't say, "Jacob have I loved, and Esau have I hated," for no reason. That still stands. All right? So, like I said before, people know, they can feel it. They can sense it, that something is coming. All right? And a lot of people think that, acquiring these different items, shelter, vehicles, that it's going to save them. Nah, no, it ain't. It ain't going to save them to the point where they're not going to get destroyed. See, the saving is only going to happen like for the elites, right? The nobles of the elites. They saving, so to speak, right? I'm using that word loosely. It's not going to be for, to come up out of the ground or whatever they try to reside at and continue to rule the earth again. No. They going to be grabbed wherever they located at, you see, and put in chains, as it's mentioned in Isaiah the 24th chapter. "We shall bind their nobles with chains and fetters of iron." Yeah, that's where you elites is going. Y'all going in captivity. You think you're going to be able to hide and then come out, at any given time when you think the coast is clear and try to reestablish yourself and rule the earth again. Nah, that shit is out. All right? But let's continue. So it says, "Toward this Mercedes apocalypse ready 640,000 camper van."
Come and have a look inside this converted Mercedes Actros 4x4. So in China, you can drive it on a normal car license, and a company called Armadillo converts it to a camper van with a difference. Think Volkswagen California, but much more expensive. So have a look in here. You have your kitchen area, you have your dining area, you have your television, and then if we move around here, you'll see the sleeping zone. We've got bunk beds there, and we have an oven, a fridge, a freezer, and the all-important bathroom, which has a sink, a toilet. If you look down here, you will see that there's a washer dryer, and important when you're in the wilderness, you can have a shower. in utmost luxury. Cost of this thing though? It's not cheap. It starts.
Speed this thing up a little bit. I want to get into some more scriptures, right? So that's that. See what I can get. Oh, let's go into this, because this is a big thing in the media right now. Check this out.
China? China. Where are you coming from? ¿Dónde vienes? Russia. Okay. Where are you from? Kazakhstan. You? Georgian. Okay. Where are you from? Russian. Okay.
If you think
China?
If you think for 1 second that this border shit ain't gonna have an impact on your life, well, you are sadly mistaken. They are literally letting people come across these borders, right? These people are unknown. And see, you see this one. Of course, you see more men than women. People come with their families, children. You see all this. Oh, but there's more clips of a lot of, people coming in or entering in, where it's, where the number is like 4-1, 5-1 of male than females, and multiple different nations. You see, so this is going to definitely impact you. People are already feeling it. Where they're being housed. They're giving them, certain states are giving them schools to house at, different facilities. I'm not saying all, but a big portion. A lot of these people are just abroad in different states. So you're going to see more and more of these people. Okay? You have no clue where they came from, their background, if they're sickly or not, you don't know. So this is going to impact, the people in a lot of ways, and people are already feeling the impact. This is why you have 25 states that's backing Texas with building their own border. And what? The people are denying, or against what the administration is saying. Biden and all them, of talking about let them be. People are like, the hell with that. See, what you are witnessing, as we mention all the time, hey, Bible prophecy is jumping off the pages. Let's get this. Right? People are defying the orders of the GOP. But see, the scripture said this will happen. And we ain't seen nothing yet. Nothing. So let's go to the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 15. 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 16, it says, "For there should be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their princes nor kings, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Right? So what you are witnessing here is seeing that the people are standing up, and that the people are saying to hell with the authority or the powers that be, right? Or the orders that they're trying to give them. Right? So there's going to be a lot of rebellion out here in these streets. It's going to get chaotic, And at this point, what you see what's going on, it's not even just, the so-called patriotic Americans, feeling the pressure and feeling the heat. Of course, they pissed off. But it's the other people that seeing what's going on and saying, hold on, like this, a lot can come from these people coming over here. that could put our lives at danger, you know? So it ain't just the patriotic people that's upset and ready to, bear arms about this. You got some of your average, citizens that's outraged about this too. Okay, not only, that's putting their lives and their children in danger, but people are pissed off and they're like, wait a minute. From the mindset of an average American citizen, they're like, you're bringing all these people over here, right? They're just getting it for free. And on top of that, you giving them money. And I got to work day to day, a 9 to 5, and I can barely make ends meet to feed my family. People are livid right now, right? When you go on these different sites, articles, and you see the average comment of the American citizen, people are freaking pissed. They're pissed about Biden, the Biden administration, of how he's giving aid, billions of dollars in aid to other countries. But here at home, see, the scriptures talk about all this, man. The scriptures talk about all this, right? Let me get this precept just to back that up, that point. And I wanted to get to more things, but the Spirit is just having it. Hey, we're just gonna roll, right? It says, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5, it says, yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. You see? So they're not worried about their home forefront. And this is what people, the regular, average individual, American citizen, is pissed about. Because see, this is how he operates. He don't keep himself at home. He's always meddling himself in other affairs. Things that's not in his business. Here he go policing the whole world, right? And his problem is at home. His problem is at home. So here it is. He's trying to run around and police the world, like I said, and within his own walls, division is occurring, or division is here. The division is here. You see? Egyptian versus Egyptian is here. Within the Babylonian borders. So people are what? They're calling for an uprising. If you don't think for 1 second that there's militia groups plotting, ready, planning, and they have been doing this for quite some time, oh no, we need to take back our country. That's their mindset. We need to take back our country. Oh, if you don't think that's happening, you are sadly mistaken. Right? You are sadly mistaken. Guaranteed there's a bunch of these groups ready and on call. Right? But the average American person that is they got their eye out, for particular things to see what's going on. They are what? They are in preparation for all hell to break loose. You think, why do you think people are training their children, to protect their home front? Right? Because they know something's going to pop off. They know there's going to be a CIVILWAR. They know there's going to be a RACEWAR. We're dealing with different things like that right now. What you see happening? GENDERWARS. That's heavy right now. That's heavy. Salaki, I'm dealing with a lot of mucus. And many other things. Not to mention we're on the brink of WORLD 3. Not to mention that. But we got all these other things going on around us at the same time. Right? So once again, here he is policing the whole world, but inside his own walls, it is erupting. Right? So verse 5 again, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5, it says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges and desire is hell, and is deaf and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all people and heapeth unto him all gather unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. You know? So this devil never can be satisfied. All he wants is more, more, and more. And all he does and knows is what? Take and destroy. Why? Because he was blessed with the sword. He was blessed with the sword and the fatness of the earth. You know, so that means he would run around the earth, destroying things, taking things over by force and by his military. And he would get the fatness of the earth. And this goes into what? The resources. You know, that's why he has everything in his hand. You know, and he beat the nations into subjection. But now what are you starting to see? As prophecy would say, let the weak say I'm strong. So now the nations are getting at a point where they're being built up. Russia is being a guard to them. You know, where they are aligning with each other and getting in defense mode, because it's going to be WW3. So we are in the stage of seeing all these different things take place simultaneously. You see? And so let's verse 6 is backing up what I'm saying. It says, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, talking about Esau, Edom, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long to him that litteth himself with thick clay, meaning debt. So the nations are getting tired of this devil. You know? Let's read this part again. It says, woe unto him that increaseth that which is not his. This is how the other nations are feeling. This is how they feel. They like the hell with him. All he doing is empowering himself and increasing, you know, and gaining things at the demise of us for his benefit. You know? So this devil is being revealed on all levels. And the nations are fed up with him. Verse 7, shall not they rise up suddenly, shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex unto thee, and thou shalt be booties unto them. Why? Because thou hast spoiled many nations. All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. So America has been doing the spoiling, but see, they shall be spoiled. The other nations have been booties into them, but now they should be the booty. Because of men's blood and for the violence of the land of the city and all that dwelleth therein. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. But that's really pretty much the point. So it's woe unto America, Babylon, the Great. And this is what you see from the other nations. This is what they're chanting as well. The destruction upon this this man, right? Last but not least, since I arrived at my destination, I mentioned this as well. And Lord willing, I'll do another edition, maybe at lunch on a lunch break. Okay, Lord willing. Let's bring this out. This is I seen this yesterday and I saved this. And I kind of touched on it, you know, maybe like 8 minutes ago. But let's get into it. It says, welp, I paid rent. Now I have a place to starve to death. This is how the average American is feeling. This is how they're feeling. This is all for naught in the back of a person's mind. And when I tell you, see, brothers know me. They, you know, my one brother, the brother in the camp, Daniela, he usually tells me, he's like, you a Reubenite with an Issacharite work ethic. Because the way I work. And not just him, people that just know me and see me, you know, or be around me, they know I could get down. And they're like, brother, is you Issachar? You know, but hey, to a lot of y'all watch me outside, I just have it on my spirit to have, you know, be having so much energy and to have the work ethic that I have now. You know, but the point, what I'm really going into is, this is what E wants you to do, just work. Same hamster wheel bullshit. And no matter how much you work, you still can't get the F ahead. The elder Hawaii just made a lesson, you know, last night that I was watching, and I'm going to finish today. You know, we're filling up a bag full of holes. Literally, we are filling up a freaking bag full of holes. Okay, you putting in the much as you putting in, as much as coming the hell out. Right? So, with that being said, you know, pretty much the point is made. I just wanted to touch on that real quick, and Lord will hope is edifying. Shalom.